Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be another cooking video. Taking my gloves off because I'm about to wash my hands. This one's going to be a bacon grilled cheese because I know none of y'all saw me making a bacon grilled cheese, but I have shown many photos online of me cooking one. So let's get started. Of all things you need to do first, and I almost forgot about it, is wash your hands. You don't want anyone getting sick. Alright, so first things first, ingredients time. Sargento off the block sharp cheddar, Smithfield natural wood cherrywood thick cut. Now the reason for thick cut bacon, especially this kind, is you need bacon that can exude a lot of grease. But on most sandwiches, they typically, as far as I know, would use this kind of bacon. Reason being is it's great if you cook it soft. It makes a good complement towards sandwiches. Even burgers. If you don't know steak, rats, and bacon, the kind of bacon that's on it is this. The bread I use is United or Walmart white bread. Now, I know some of you are going to ask, how do I cook a bacon grilled cheese? Well, if you haven't looked up Blackstone griddles, for example, there's a video online on how to make a bacon grilled cheese. You're using the bacon grease that's basically extracted from the bacon in the process of cooking as a cooking oil substitute. Now, a lot of videos you have seen me use this. Now, as a further warning, if you're using this stuff, be noted this takes half the time to cook than normal butter on the same temperature setting. So be careful when using this. I've burnt a few foods by accident using this because this thing cooks so fast. It also helps in a pinch. Skillet I use, for anyone wondering what brand I use, is Starfrit Skillets. That's the name of the company on the back of this pan, Starfrit. Now, if you're using a gas stove like this one, you want to cook it on a temperature of medium high or medium. I cook it on medium high because I'm a little impatient, but also because it works well for me and I have experience cooking foods that way. So, let's get the camera set up, and mind you, for some of you wondering, this is a new laptop with a new mic and everything. So you're going to be seeing this on a pretty good quality. Now let me get some stuff and I'll get everything prepped up. Yeah, I know, guys. The camera hit the pan or something. Alright, so that person in the background, or that one, him, that's Bruce Kelly, one of my good friends. Now, what you're focusing on is the cooking aspect. So let's get started with the number one ingredient, bacon. Now, while I'm on with the bacon, let's get this pan heated up. Oh. Yeah, if you use the gas stove, kind of cover your nose in case the gas doesn't like it. It stinks. It smells like ass. Now we're letting the pan heat up. I usually like to put my bacon on right when the pan is hot. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure some of you viewers are going to yell at me for this. Why don't I have it played? It's because I'm not ready yet. The ingredients haven't been set out. Well, opened. But that's what I mean by set out. They haven't been opened. Now, where can you buy bacon like this? Well, both these items, I went on a shopping trip yesterday, specifically for me and Melissa. Melissa requested me. If you don't know who Melissa is, you might have seen in my last video of who she is. She's the staff of our household. And for anyone who wants to pick on me, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Alright, so bacon's open. Now, the next ingredient, as they all like. Now, I've had sharp cheddar many a times. It's a good cheese, but I've never had it on a sandwich. The reason for shredded cheese is because of the fact it melts better than regular sliced cheese. I wanted to get the burger cheese, but I realized because they do make this in a burger style cheese, not a good idea. Because for stuff like that, you have to cook it on the patty. I'm not making a burger, I'm making a sandwich. Although you could probably say a burger is a sandwich. Yes and no, but that's not the point of this video, okay? Could have torn off a little bit better than that. That'll work. Pretty strong. Alright. While the pan's heating up and getting up to temperature, I'm going to go into my room and grab a root beer. Be right back. Now, no, this root beer is not an ingredient. I just like to drink it. but not until the sandwich is finished. Alright, so what will we be starting? Uh, I can't say the right words, but anyway, so I'm trying to say is what ingredient will we be starting with first? Bacon. Alright, and the pan kind of stinks. PU. I might not be able to fit a slice like this onto a pan of that size. This is some seriously thick cut bacon. And that's what they call it, thick cut, guys. And that's also why you wash your hands. Seriously? Well, I guess I'll have to use it as is. That's gonna suck. Now I'm using 2 slices because what 3 slices of bacon would equal 2 of these, and you gotta keep in mind how thick this bacon is. And I'm not talking thick as in, the sexy ass nature. No, I'm talking thick because it's thick cut bacon. It's a literal meaning. Alright, so let's get this bacon onto the skillet. Now for me, when I'm cooking bacon, I like to use tongs because I don't like touching it with my bare hands. If you don't like touching bacon with your hands, use these. Hmm? Now, word of advice, if you're going to make a bacon grilled cheese, do not cook this bacon all the way. Cook it till it's soft and enough grease has been extracted. I like to cook mine until the whole pan is puddling grease. The reason for using cherrywood is because I used to eat this kind of stuff when I was younger. Bear in mind, I was a child back then, so I didn't really know much about cooking or ingredients. Oh, God. Bacon stuck to the pan. Ouch. Yeah, that's the first time I've had that happen. Ow. Turn on my bacon. Now, yes, this is going to be a bit of a mess to clean up because that's not how I normally cook bacon. Yeah, bacon grease splattered my hand. I don't like that. I don't have asbestos hands. I'm a good chef, but I'm trying stuff that I normally don't do. Some of these bacon pieces are stuck to the pan. I had no idea this pan was... There we go. Now while the bacon is cooking itself off, let's quickly make our sandwich. And this is straight off the block cheese like it says on its label. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to melt at first. But it should be a good sandwich. I've never used this kind of cheese before. So bear in mind, this is my first attempt at making a grilled cheese of this nature. I wanted to get a big ass bag of it, but I realized that wasn't a smart idea because if it goes bad, well, I wasted it. Oops. Bacon got a little bit crispy on one side. The other side's nice and cooked. This one's ready. Now we're going to cut it up so it can fit on a sandwich. Now what I really want to use is this slice because this is the thicker one. Now that we have a puddle of grease, let's get the sandwich assembled and ready to cook. Now, if y'all are wondering, do I use a spatula? No, I use this when cooking a grilled cheese because it's easier for me to pick it up. Not the preferred method if you have asbestos hands where you can handle high heat objects, but I prefer doing that because it keeps me from burning myself. Not that I'm afraid to, it's just that it's not safe. Put a good chunk of this bacon on there. It looks pretty good to me. And get another good chunk. And yes, this is how I used to make sandwiches before I actually learned how the proper ways of doing it. But I decided to go with my old methods because they were more than worthy enough for the job at hand.
Bruce, come knock on my door when you get done from the way down to 4 o'clock.
Rubbing the sandwich in the bacon grease, which helps lube it, I would say, or prepare it. Maybe not a good idea to pick it up like this. Alright, now let's pop the sandwich onto the plate and let's get it going. Sizzle. Now I have to move quickly because that stuff cooks fast. Shit. check on the sandwich. Let's see how it cooked. Move it around a little bit. Gotta be careful. Oh crap. I don't like using a spatula. Let's see if I can get it under. Hold the sandwich together and flip. Told you, it cooked fast. You can tell it's a little burnt. If you're going to cook a sandwich like this, be careful. Oh, I bumped into the camera. Sorry. Now, if you want to clean up dishes and stuff, do not try to put the pan in the cold water. From what I've heard in some stories, cast iron will shatter, much like glass, but a lot worse. Now, correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong, but cast iron isn't always the strongest. It's actually brittle. Oh, it's nice and crispy like I usually like sandwiches. Now, it's not the best sandwich per se, but hey, I gave it my best shot. That's undercooked. Let's see. Yeah, I often do this when I'm bored. Don't ask and don't judge me. Perfect. There you have it, folks. 1 cherrywood bacon sharp cheddar grilled cheese. I give this credit for inspiration to Alton Brown. So this one's for you, sir. You inspire me to be different. I'll be different. Thank you. And like and subscribe if you like watching cooking content or anything that I have of nature. Adios.